Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. This week we're looking at another playlist. Sorry I didn't make one for last week. I was way too busy. But this week, we're looking at something I actually had a lot of fun with, but it was really difficult for me to decide. Emma, hi. Emma's a little needy today, so I apologize for the noise she's making. Today, we're looking at the Full Metal playlist. Before we go, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, join the community, maybe suggest some songs, maybe a playlist theme, something along those lines. I have a few suggestions from you guys, so I'm looking into those. Some of them might be a little bit harder for me to do, just because I'm not super familiar, but it'll be fun. I'll get to explore some music. I'll get to present my findings to you guys. But alright, I got my list. Also, all of these playlists, I have them on Google Play. I'm not sure how to link those, but I'll figure it out. I'll put my username. I can do that. Otherwise, I don't know how to get them to you guys that you can actually just download and listen. The reason I'm making this playlist and kind of the theme behind it is I want it to be, it's a metal playlist, right? I want it to have songs that are like what you expect from metal. You expect that aggression, the harsh vocals, the heavy instruments, and just all that blending into kind of an aggressive sound. Now, there's a lot of different things about genre, or genres of metal, but when you think about just what is metal, that's kind of what you think of. I'm not talking about metalcore, death metal, post-apocalyptic, neo-folk, technical music. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just metal, the specific genre of metal. So that's kind of what I'm trying to encapture in this. Encapsulate. There we go. That's the word I'm looking. So the first song we're looking at is it's an unknown favorite of mine. It's like a metal electronic band. The band is Exotype. The song is Nanovirus. The reason I chose this song is because I really like just the aggression behind it, but it's also an interesting mix with electronic elements, distortion, and you'll have to listen to it. It's actually a really great song. I really enjoy it. The entire album's great. It's just a shame that it was in a label that just really mistreated their bands. So they kind of broke up after a little while. They got a few EPs out. There's a few songs on, there's a few singles they made, and then they got brought onto this label. They made one album, and then they just disbanded, I guess. The next song is by a band that I recently discovered in the past year. They're not small by any means, but I like a few of their songs. Not all of their songs really grow on me. I also apologize if you can hear Emma chewing on her toy behind me. I'm trying to be loud enough to overload it, but I don't know until I actually look at it. The song is by Kane Hill. The song is Time Bomb. The reason I chose this song, again, it's just that raw, aggressive factor. It's a get up, it gets you hyped up. I guess the songs on this playlist, I should have prefaced this. So there's going to be a cut here, and end cut. Thank you for joining me on that adventure. It was very short, I know. So this song, it just captures everything that I'm trying to capture with this playlist. It's aggressive. The guy's got a great voice for this type of song. He just really hits that. I'm in a really bad mood right now, so don't touch me. And that's just what I love about this song. I have to pull my list up again because it went away. Alright, song number 3. We've done it on this channel. That's where I discovered it. The song is by Crossfaith, and you guys probably guessed it because I love this song so much. It's Catastrophe. Again, like the previous song, it really just captures everything I wanted to capture in this playlist. It's got the aggression. It's actually kind of a genre-bending song, honestly, because it's got that dance electronic section to it with some rap rock thrown in. It's more metalcore than death metal, which doesn't matter for this playlist at least. But that's the reason I chose it. It's just so aggressive and just punches you right in the face with the energy that it has, and that's what I love about it. It's like, I'm feeling a little down, put on the songs on this playlist, and I got energy. I'm ready to go. I'm motivated. Emma, what are you destroying? Alright, that's your toy. You can destroy that. Let's move on to song number 4. This is another kind of genre-bending one. I don't listen to a lot of these guys, but this song, I felt like it really stuck out to me and really sounds like it fit in this playlist. Actually, the next song after this is also kind of a electronic elements. The song is by The Browning. It's Disconnect. I chose this one because it's also a really powerful metal song. It just grabs you by the shoulders and makes you pay attention to it. It also just has all this energy, and it's got an interesting message behind it. Just about disconnecting from all this social media and getting out of this toxic culture. I don't know how it is in other parts of the world. I noticed that my US audience actually isn't my largest audience, so interestingly enough, Finland was one of the top ones. Shout out to you guys. Congrats. You're winning right now. But where was I going with that? Yeah, so it's hard to disconnect in other cultures, but at least here in the US, it's just so bogged down with all this social media crap, and it's just so annoying. But I'm not going to go on a rant on that. I'm going to jump into the next song. This song is song number 5 already? Wow, we are on number 5 already. The song is by Amaranth. The song is Fury. Now, interestingly enough, the first time I heard this song was on the radio, of all places. I did not expect this song or any metal song like this to be on the radio, because there's more harsh vocals than clean vocals. But I like the pace of this one. It's honestly one of my favorite Amaranth songs, just because a lot of their songs don't capture the intensity of the verse of this song. The chorus is a little lackluster, I know, but the instrumentals and the harsh vocals are very cool. Very cool. Wow, that was really good word choice, Jake. It's aggressive. Go listen to it. This is probably, since these aren't in any particular order, I'll admit this is probably one of the weaker songs on the list, but I felt like it had a good place in here because this list is pretty diverse, and that's what I'm going for. Even though the 4 of the last 5 have been like electronic influenced, but we're going to change that. We're going to change that right now. The song is by a band that is known as a testosterone metal band. The band is Any Given Day. The song is Endurance. This band, it was hard to choose a song from this band. I kind of wanted to pick this band because I felt like they captured metal, but just picking the right song was really difficult because this band is just aggressive. It's testosterone metal is what they call it, just because it's so heavy, and that's what I love about this band. It's awesome to listen to. You can listen to it while you're doing other stuff, but you can also like sit down and just sit there and listen to their songs. Because if you listen to the lyrics, I know a lot of you don't listen to the lyrics, which is something I don't really do, but when I really like a song, that's when I get into the lyrics and want to know, hey, what's this song about? And then after I really like a song, I'll listen to an album. Hey, what's this album about? And then I'll get into a band. What is this band about? And that's kind of my process. I got a great song, I get invested in the song, I invest in the album, I invest in the band. That's my process. And this is a band that I've definitely invested in because of their aggressive metal. They're metal that just captures an emotion. Not all their songs are super heavy like this one, but a lot of them are. And when they do, they just capture a feeling. And that's what I like about it. Now we're going to move on to number 4. We're going to change it a little bit. We're going to go a little dissonant with this band. The band is My Enemies and I. The song is Reborn.
Until the change.
So why'd you choose this song, Jake? Why'd you pick this one? I really like My Enemies and I like their new album, but it's not as metal as this album, which I forget what this album is on. I think it's just they're self-titled, but it's a great song. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit darker than other bands on this list, but I think it's a great listen, and you guys should definitely check them out and check out their newer album as well, because it's great. It just doesn't fit on this list. Most of their songs are pretty great. I think they only have like 1 or 2 songs I'm like, not the best, but this one is awesome. All right, we're going with an old school pick here. Maybe not old school, but song number 3 is by everyone's favorite metal band. I say that kind of sarcastically. The band is Lamb of God. The song is Ghost Walking.
Do you remember when word was won? A fleeting promise in the light of the dawn. Buried December under a falling sky. The end of days and no reason to die.
I like this song because it starts out a little different. It starts off with an acoustic guitar on a really cool riff, and then breaks down into this just awesome and intense metal song. Just really aggressive, great instrumentals, a lot of technicality in this song. This album actually has a lot of technicality in its composition, and all the instrumentalists are all fantastic, and I love his voice. I love his voice in this song. I could have chosen Redneck. That was on my mind from these guys, but I felt like this song just made a better fit. Next, we're taking it down under. That was really probably subtly racist. Now that I think about it. Anyways, Parkway Drive. The song is Dying to Believe. Now this song is a little bit more obscure by Parkway Drive, but I like this one probably second best on the album. My first being Writing on the Wall. That one's slow though. I just like the emotion behind this one and the message behind it. And it also it's a great song that captures that aggressive emotion or that angry emotion that that a lot of people expect stereotypically from just a straight metal band. That's kind of what you expect. Really distorted guitars, drop-tuned, aggressive vocals, and screaming. That's what you expect. But I like this song for a lot of reasons that I've kind of already put together. But Parkway Drive is just a great metalcore band. That's just what they are. All right, and I will fight anyone on that. Latest album, you may have a point. But before that, I win, and you know it. All right, we're there. The last song, last but not least. This is by one of my favorite bands and my current favorite album of the year. The only album out so far of the year, as of recording this video, is by Soilwork. But the song is not off this album. It's off of their Death Resonance album. It is These Absent Eyes. Again, I just chose this one because it fits on this list, and it's by one of my favorite bands. Yeah, I kind of shoehorned in one of my favorite bands. Emma, I will pet you until you leave me alone. Not you. Anyways, it's just a great metal song. It's got everything you want there, and I think it fits really well with the other songs in this list. All right, down below, let me know what you think of this playlist. Maybe you have a playlist of your own that fits under this theme. I'd love to check it out. And if there are new songs on this list, be sure to tell me which one you liked that you hadn't heard before, or what you thought of the songs that you've never heard before. I'd love checking in on those. It's a community, right? This is two-way communication. You guys tell me the songs you want me to check out all the time, and you get to see my reactions. Now it's my turn. Now I get to share music that I found with you, and you get to tell me what you thought of it. But with that being said, thanks for joining me today. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will catch you later.